Hello and welcome to News Plus on Viewer Television. My name is Patience Sidi. The federal government is poised to launch a rural emergency service and maternal transportation to address the escalating challenges of maternal and child mortality in Nigeria. Dr. Seidu Dambulwa, the National Program Officer for the National Emergency Medical Service and Ambulance Service, NEMSAS, made this announcement during a stakeholders meeting in Abuja with the theme addressing the abysmal maternal mortality indices through rural emergency medical service. The federal government's health sector renewal investment program implemented through the sector-wide approach program prioritized rural ambulance and maternal transport. NEMSAS has commenced operation in FCT Yobe and Anambra State in October 2021 and has received approval to operate in Plateau State and Bauchi State. Plans are on the way to extend operation to Ekiti, Ogun, Oshun, Ebonyi, and Bayelsa, Kano, and Sokoto State. Within the next quarter, Tambulwa emphasized that the emergency medical service involved hospital and in-hospital care, aiming to ensure that care is available promptly irrespective of one's ability to pay. In a bid to reduce greenhouse emission, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) in Abuja, the Nigeria Federal Capital Territory on Monday unveiled an alliance with the United States Department of State and global management consultancy firm Deloitte. This collaborative effort is aimed at achieving net zero carbon objectives through the initiative of a project focused on reducing methane and other greenhouse gas emissions originating from the company's upstream operation. This development was announced in an official statement by Olufemi Soneye, the Chief Corporate Commissions Officer of NNPC Limited. He disclosed that the project currently is its early conceptual stage, took center stage during a 3-day technical assistance on oil and gas sector global methane abatement and decarbonization workshop. This workshop, commencing at the PTDF Tower in Abuja, is a follow-up to a previous session held in July 2023. Senaye underscored the workshop's primary objectives, emphasizing its pivotal role in delineating the critical success elements of the project, among other significant aims. Also, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control (NAFDAC) has confiscated about 90 million worth of alcoholic drinks in such a small volume of polyethylene, terephthalate, and gas bottles between 200 millimeters or in Lagos State. NAFDAC's investigation and enforcement team during a 3-day exercise which ended on Saturday visited about 10 companies and confiscated about 16,127 cartons of products. These products contain 30 milligrams, 35 milligrams, 100 milligrams, and 120 milligrams pack size with alcoholic volume of 43% against the 30% for spirit and 18% for bitters, recommended by NAFDAC. In January 2022, NAFDAC issued a federal government directive to manufacturers of such alcoholic beverages to stop production and sales from January 31st, 2024. Assistant Director Investigation and Enforcement Directorate NAFDAC Anthony Abba, who led the enforcement team to Ipaja and Igando, said about 13,948 liters of rum bitters and gin worth of 50 million naira were confiscated in the area. According to Abba, the enforcement is on the ban of production of alcoholic beverages in sachets, small volume, paid glass bottles to phase out the product. He noted that the action is not a total ban on alcohol production in the country. The Anambra State Police Command has declared Inspector Audu Ahmad therefore wanted for his alleged involvement in a murder case. The announcement was made by the Deputy Superintendent of Police, Tochukwu Ikanga, spokesperson for the command. The police spokesman did not disclose the details of the alleged murder. He, however, urged Members of the public who see the fugitive as or have information on his whereabouts should report him to the nearest police station. Ikenga noted that any information provided will be treated with confidentiality. He also include that the telephone number of the command's control room number, which is stated on the news at the PPRO on 080 3933 4002. And in the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC has arrested the General Overseer of Faith on the Rogue Ministry International, Apostle Theophilus Ebonyi, over allegations of defrauding church members and other Nigerians. EFCC spokesperson Dele Oyewale, who made this known in a statement in Abuja, said the pastor was arrested for allegedly using fake grants from the Ford Foundation to the tune of 1 billion naira. Ebonyi was arrested for defrauding his victims, comprising non-governmental organizations and individuals, by advertising an intervention project through the NGO. The foundation also claiming that the Ford Foundation was offering a grant of $20 billion to assist the less privileged in the society. Through this arrangement, Ebonyi allegedly raked in 1.3 billion naira. And 13 million naira, 40,274,000 naira, and 31 kobo. His subscribers are innocent and unsuspecting Nigerian and NGOs across the country, Oyewale said. We'll be going on a break, and when we come back, we have more news on News Plus. Do stay with us.
The game of polo, it's my life. Polo is good. Though I just started and I'm still learning the basics. But I hope to be a pro in this game, and God being by my side, I know everything will be fine. I started 4 months ago. I started stick and ball 4 months ago, though I attended the riding course in Pakistan. I've learned the riding basics, but the game of polo 4 months ago, I started stick and ball. Every day we mount on the horse, we pray. And once we come down, as you can see, I was about ending and I fell from the horse. It's a normal thing. In horse riding, if you don't fall, you've not started yet. So you need to train. You can see I'm sweating, I'm eating banana, it's part of it. You must train, you must eat well, and you must learn properly. I've chosen polo to be my own sport, and I've always looked up to people like General Kazir Fire, General MSA Aliu, Colonel Waibelu, and General Laka. A few of them, I've looked up to these people. These are great polo players, and they've always encouraged me to play the game of polo.
Are you ready to unleash your creativity and step into the world of multimedia magic? Introducing the all-new Viewer Multimedia Academy, where your passion for television and cinematography and filmmaking comes to life. At Viewer Multimedia Academy, we don't just teach, we empower. Our experienced instructors will guide you through every aspect of the multimedia process, from TV news production, TV presentation, camera operation, video editing, sound design and audio engineering, script development, AI multimedia, voiceovers, and even music production. You ever wondered how the pros captured those breathtaking shots? You'll unravel the secrets of the lenses with our comprehensive camera training courses. Don't worry, if you're new to computers or editing softwares, our computer basics classes will ensure you're confident in using the latest technology for your creative pursuits. Great visuals are only half the story. At Viewer Multimedia Academy, you'll dive into the world of sound design and audio engineering to create immersive experiences. Unlock your potential, master the art of storytelling, and ignite your passion for multimedia at the Viewer Multimedia Academy. Enroll today and turn your dreams into reality.
Welcome back from the break. If you're just joining us, this is News Plus on Viewer Television. Now, voters in 5 polling units in Kaduna South, local government area of Kaduna State, troop out Saturday morning to decide the political fate of Dahiru Liman as the representative of Mekere constituency as well as the speaker in the Kaduna State House of Assembly. The voting exercise commenced at 8:15 a.m. at polling unit 005 located at Government Day Secondary School, Branau, which has 750 registered voters. There was an appreciable turnout of voters of both men and women who were conducting themselves orderly in the presence of the party agents. In the Kakuri Gwari, in the voting center unit 006, there were 795 registered voters, as voters were already casting their votes at 9:30 a.m. The Commissioner of Police, Kaduna State, Ali Bigi, alongside a combined team from sisters agency, namely the NSCDC, Immigration, Federal Road Safety, NDLA, and combined military force were also on ground to monitor the process, thus averting threats or hindrances.
Actually, in company of heads of all other security agencies, we have been going around since morning. We started from Kakuri, Barnawa, Savontasha, and television area. And we are still on, we will continue. And so far, the area has been calm. Election is being conducted peacefully. We have recorded no incident. And we still move to Rigasa area and Rigachukun and so many other areas. People who have been conducting the election peacefully, we encourage them to continue. And those people who are hatching intent of causing trouble, we've gone around, we've seen our deployment. I assure you we are on ground. So I advise them to change their minds.
In another development, some parties' agents complained of massive buying of votes as they called for proper electoral process review.
The issue of that vote buying is rampant. Even though we had the DSS and EFCC say they will be within to be observing all this, but nothing has been done. If you go around, you see many people are buying votes from women, especially women. But Nigerians, they are not ready to change this country. That is all I could say. Because if you sell your right for just 2,000 naira or 5,000 naira, within 2 days you spend it and you continue suffering. So we are not ready for that change we are looking for.
The only challenge that I face is that there are some elderly people that they are here and the beavers didn't capture them. Even the food they are on print, it didn't capture them. So we have almost about 3 elders that didn't capture them. That is the only hinges that we face here. So far, sir, the security arrangement is okay. Both the police, civil defense, and other personnel from security agencies, they are cooperating with us. And even the people you see, all of us here, we are cooperating with them.
Recall that the appeal court in Abuja division nullified the election of Honorable Yusuf Dahiru Liman of All Progressive Congress APC representing Mekere constituency, who eventually emerged as the speaker. Kaduna State House of Assembly, the court therefore ordered a rerun in 5 polling units following the petition of the People's Democratic Party candidate Honorable Solomon Nuhu Katuka and the PDP. It was also on record that Liman's election was nullified by the Kaduna Assembly Election Petition Tribunal on September 30th and ordered a rerun in 42 polling units, 37 in Makera Ward, 2 in Bernau Ward, 1 in Kakuri Gwari Ward, 1 in Television Ward, and 1 in Kakuri House Ward. But APC and Dahiru Liman filed an appeal against the judgment of the tribunal, while they also filed a cross appeal seeking an outright declaration. An investigation has revealed that at least 159 billion naira and also in dollars, that's 352 million, was paid in private accounts by various ministries, departments, and agencies of the Nigerian government in the last 6 years. The findings came amidst the ongoing suspension of Minister of Humanitarian Affairs Betta Edu, who was accused of authorizing the payment of 585 million naira into a private account. The investigation, based on data from GovSpend, a platform tracking government spending, revealed that several MDAs made questionable payments into private accounts. The Office of the Special Advisor to the President on Niger Delta tops the list of offenders, having paid $8.3 billion, that's $20 million, to an ex-militant leader in 130 transactions. The Nigerian Office of the New Partnership for African Development, the Ministry of Information and Culture, the Ministry of Women Affairs, and even the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission were found to have paid or made a suspicious payment into private accounts. And also, the Adamawa State Governor Amadou Fintiri has commended the judiciary for upholding the tenets of the democracy by affirming his victory at the 2023 elections. Governor Fintiri, in a statewide broadcast, said the Supreme Court verdict has brought an end to the tension in the state, which he believes is premised on rumors and misinformation by the opposition party. While thanking the people of the state for their continuous support, the government assured that he will ensure the prosecution of the former Resident Electoral Commission, Hudu Ari, and all those who aided him in his bid to divert the mandate of the people. He was, however, implored all the litigants to set aside whatever misgiving and join hands with his administration to move the state forward.
Supreme Court verdict of Wednesday, 31st January 2024 has officially closed all the noise on the 2023 election in Adamawa State. The days of lying and deceits are over. The moments of false propaganda and cheap talks are gone. It is no longer in contest that Adamawa State is the state for the People's Democratic Party. This has been affirmed both at the polls and in the courts. The people have spoken loudly and clear. A testament to this is our latest victory at Mayobalwa constituency of the State House of Assembly.
Let's take you to Kaduna, where workers of the New Nigerian newspaper NNN have staged a peaceful protest of an unpaid salary and benefits for over 10 years. The aggrieved personnel further gave the management of the company and the committee saddled with the sales of its properties 14 days ultimatum to pay their benefits or face more protests.
As of today, more than 90% of new Nigerian properties, including Nagwamati House, as you can see for yourself, has been sold, and over 2.7 billion naira have been realized from that exercise. But up till now, we don't know our fate. We don't know where the money is. We don't know when they will pay us. And the management and the committee have also refused to address issues concerning this matter. We are praying today that northern governors should first and foremost compare the management of New Nigeria and the committee. The management of New Nigeria is led by Mr. Yusuf Musa Kontagora, and all members of the committee. They should immediately commence payment without delay.
Disturbed with the development, they say about 102 workers of the company have died while waiting for their benefits. Some are bedridden, while others have been chased out of their rented apartment, with a good number who cannot feed of their families as a result of the untold hardship.
I'm appealing to more especially the northern governors as how this communique has been read. Let them do the needful, please, to come to our aid, to come to the aid of the workers. Most of them are being ailing. Most of them are weak because there is no resources to take care of them. Uh, they should take, for instance, if they are in our shoes, that's the shoes of the workers. What is the means of survival? There is, it is very pathetic.
Wife of the president, Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu, has urged parents and guardians across the nation to protect the rights, vulnerability, and well-being of the girl child in the country. The First Lady stated this in a statement in commemoration of the International Day of Zero Tolerance for Female Genital Mutilation under the theme Her Voice, Her Future, investing in survivors-led movement to end female genital mutilation. She noted that the FGM commemoration is another reminder to parents and guardians of their responsibility to protect the rights of every girl child in Nigeria. The First Lady also raised concerns about the hazards and health implications of FGM amongst the girl child while calling on wives of governors across Nigeria to continue to support the fight against the FGM. Tinubu held non-governmental organizations, civil society organizations, and healthcare professionals for lending their voices to the fight against FGM across the entire nation. Female genital mutilation, according to the World Health Organization, is a traditional harmful practice that involves the partial or total removal of external female genitalia or other injury to female genital organs for non-medical reasons. It is estimated that more than 200 million girls and women alive today have undergone female genital mutilation in the country where the practice is concentrated. FGM is said not to have any health benefit. It can, however, lead to immediate health risks as well as long-term complications to women's physical, mental, and sexual health and well-being. And on international news, Namibians held a candlelit vigil in the capital on Monday evening to pay homage to their late president, H. The much respected leader who was receiving treatment from cancer passed away on Sunday at the age of 82. One resident, Sydney Boys, said they wept when he heard the news, adding that it was the kind of relationship people had with the president, who played a central role in what has become one of Africa's most stable democracy after returning from a long exile in Botswana and the United States as an anti-apartheid activist. Tributes have continued to pour in from around the world for the late president, who was a soft-spoken man but firm and advancing Africa's agenda as an important stakeholder in world affairs. The president who died maintained close relationship with the United States and other Western countries, but like many African leaders, also forged a warm relationship with China and other powers. He could be outspoken on issues at home and abroad. King Charles III has been diagnosed with a form of cancer and has begun treatment in Buckingham Palace, disclosed just as a week after he was discharged from hospital for prostate surgery. Following the announcement, the 75-year-old Charles and strange son Prince Harry immediately made it known that He has spoken with the king about his diagnosis. His younger son, who now lives in California with his wife Meghan, said he will travel to see his father in the UK over the upcoming days. A source close to Harry was quoted as saying, Charles, who became king upon the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, on September 8, 2022, has generally enjoyed good health, bearing injuries from polio and skiing. But the palace said that during his recent hospital procedure for benign prostate enlargement, a separate issue of concern was noted subsequent diagnosis. Tests have identified a form of cancer. The palace said in a statement, adding that he had begun treatment. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has urged Republicans to reject a bipartisan Senate deal trading tough new border security measures for $60 billion in Ukraine funding and other national security priorities. With the White House race looking almost certain to be a rematch of 2020, the Republican former president has been hammering his Democratic successor over record numbers of undocumented migrants crossing the southern border. Senators unveiled one of the hard-shed immigration bills in a generation Sunday, including significant restriction that Biden has committed to signing into law. The $118 billion package includes $60 billion for Ukraine, $14 billion for Israel, $10 billion in humanitarian aid, nearly $5 billion for Asia. Specific partners include Taiwan, and $20 billion in new border funding. And that's how much we can take on News Plus. My name is Patient Sidiman. Thanks for watching. Do stay tuned and enjoy the rest of our programs.